Welcome fans to 2K Sports. Hey, treat in store for us tonight, folks. We get to see two teams with some of the best young talent in the NBA, Grant.
I mean, you said it best. I mean, these teams and their players, they have a lot of runway in front of them. So you get a glimpse of the league's future here. With the wealth of potential on both sides, these are teams that figure to be contenders for years to come.
A look at the starting group for the Pistons. It's Cunningham and Ivy at the 1 and the 2. Isaiah Stewart out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Duren in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
He was gripping the rock on the weight of the slam.
No way he was going to get stripped on that one. Smith in the high post. Banked it in off the glass.
High percentage look right off the bat.
Pass to Duren. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Outside Porter. Here's Marjanovic. Oh, that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. The Pistons on offense.
You look at how the game is played today. Teams are looking for length, versatility, and, of course, shooting. And Smith Jr. has all of that and more.
Outside, Green. On the take. To the left wing. For three, Smith. The rebound by Stewart. Well, you mentioned the shooting, Grant. Smith Jr. hitting 42% from beyond the arc last season.
I mean, among his many skills, that one probably stands out the most. But I also love his potential at the other end. He really has those tools to be a lockdown defender 1 through 5. Just a big man playing big. No way to stop it.
Porter, the pass to Green. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 6. And Şengün gets it to go.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line, a chance at a three-point play. Well, Grant, Ivy gets a lot of attention for his scoring, but he can also lock you down at the other end.
Oh, yes, he can, B.A. He's big, active, and athletic, too. A strong on-ball defender as well. He'll also jump passing lanes, causing deflections. He looks to flip turnovers into points.
Now here's Cunningham. Out to the right wing. Here's Ivy. Down low, Duren. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line.
Hey, I gotta admit, I like how the Rockets are approaching their rebuild. This summer, drafting Jabari Smith and Tari Eason, two versatile forwards to go with the other young talents. It feels like the picture is starting to come into focus in Houston.
Just flat-out playmaking from Cade. This is why he was picked first overall.
Here's Marjanovic, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
He flashes to the rim and is met with no resistance.
Porter against Cunningham. Pass to Duren. That shot off the mark. And Houston will come the other way. And the call will be against Cade Cunningham. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Porter gets the bucket.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Cunningham against Porter. To the inside. Bogdanovich got a hand on it. Cunningham against Porter from the arc. And they'll get another chance. The Pistons have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Pass to Ivy. 50 seconds left to play in the first. The three. No luck on that one. Houston has gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. Green in the post. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. The Pistons trailing to the paint. Here's Stewart, and finished off by Stewart.
And Stewart, even though he's built a little stocky, can get up off the deck, that time with a huge jam.
Oh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Bogdanovich from long range. Rockets with a rebound. Free throw good. Green. Outside Porter. There's the three. He buries it from 3. Porter's got 9.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Here's Cunningham. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. Well, we've... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Rockets. Guys?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
We've got Jayshawn Tate, also Josh Christopher out there. Kenyon Martin is out there with Frank Kaminsky. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Defended by Burks. That shot missing, and Detroit will go the other way with it. Hayes, the pass to Bagley. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Well, Bagley can really get up with that length. That's a nice throwdown.
Here's Christopher. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. You know, in baseball, Graham, they have a term, a 5-tool player. In the NBA these days, it's similar. You need those well-rounded players to succeed.
I like the baseball reference, but you're spot on, B.A. It's all about bringing versatility to the game. Players that can shoot, pass, dribble, defend, and rebound. And I'll throw it even in there, lead and play selfless basketball. Those kind of guys that can do it all, that's a recipe for success in the NBA. Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the Pistons focusing on improving their scoring. Coach Dwayne Casey said, quote, "This is an offensive league. In today's game, you've got to be able to shoot the 3 because you can't make enough 2s to win. It's tough to defend the 3, so you've got to keep that scoreboard moving." Back to you.
Floor spacing at a premium, Allie. Thank you. Pass to Martin. From outside the arc. The Pistons clear it. And while the Pistons need to improve at both ends, Brent, offense is where they've struggled the most.
Yeah, last season near the bottom in field goal percentage and 3-point percentage. They've got the playmakers, but they've got to convert and finish off those plays, get more consistent on the offensive end.
Here's Christopher. After the Pistons picking up a basket just moments ago. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And in Jaden Ivey and Jalen Duren, the Pistons taking arguably the 2 best athletes in the 22 draft. The youth movement is on, and Detroit is definitely fun to watch.
And the Pistons going with a whole new group out there. Now here's Cunningham. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Here's Stewart. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And the big man, Isaiah Stewart, just relied upon to bring physicality and aggression to the floor, something he does well.
And Stewart is one of those guys that you can count on to provide energy.
No doubt, BA, he's going to crash the glass. He's going to be ferocious down there. And I like how he focuses on taking higher percentage shots.
Martin. Good D by Bogdanovich.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Duran with the bucket.
Look, if you're a big man that feeds the little guy, man, you deserve the ball back. Nice look from Stewart.
Tate passes to Kaminsky. And Kaminsky slams it home.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire. Elite passes like that are so hard to defend. He never had to break his stride, so full speed, 2 points.
Martin outside. It's Tate on the wing. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And Cade getting up that time.
Timeout called. Houston. And the Rockets going with a whole new group out there. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Green in the post. Pass to Smith. Takes the three. The rebound by Bogdanovich. For Detroit, they've gotten an impressive 6 of 8 shots to fall in the second. Sinks it. What range from downtown. Bogdanovich has got 6 points.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed and getting out on it.
A nice shot by Smith.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Up top, Porter. He's watched by Cunningham. Green for three. Doesn't go that time. And Detroit will go the other way with it. And here's Ivy from the arc. And no good. Houston has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Porter in the post. He's watched by Cunningham. Smith outside. No good with the triple. The Pistons leading from deep three-point range. Here's Duran. Second shot opportunity. And it's good on the lay-in. Give him 8 points now.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Porter's shot is off.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
And a pretty tightly contested game here. Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be...
Rockets 28, the Pistons 32.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Without question, Kevin Porter displaying his skills today.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Setting the floor for the Pistons. It's Cunningham and Ivy at the 1 and the 2. Isaiah Stewart out there with Duran. And it's Bogdanovich in at the small forward position.
A defensive breakdown. Can't afford to leave him open from range. And guys, what I like about the Rockets, they have stockpiled talent. I know they're young, but they focused on getting as many pieces as they can.
Now here's Green. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. So what do you think the most important thing for young teams like the Rockets?
Well, BA, it comes down to playing time. I mean, Houston has done a great job of playing their kids. But let me tell you guys, nothing substitutes for game time in the NBA. Learning by playing. That's what it's all about. And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
Şengün. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Şengün's got 6.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Kicks it out to Cunningham. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball.
And the confidence growing from this young guard, Cunningham, dropping in the jumper.
Smith against Bogdanovic. Smith no good. For Detroit, they've gone 4 of 4 in this third quarter. Perfect so far. Here's Ivy. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
The Rockets have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Şengün, the screen. Green, the pass to Şengün. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
Now here's Cunningham. He has 6. Outside Bogdanovic. From deep. The Rockets pull it in.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Green finds Şengün. Outside for Green. Puts up a 3. Rebound Detroit. Duran's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Boy, you look at Jalen Green. All the tools to be a star.
It may take some time. Now, growing up, he was always the most talented, but he is a gym rat and a worker, a grinder. So I bet on him to reach his full potential soon.
Houston has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed.
The previous play is under review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Stewart with it. Green picks him up.
In the third. 2 minutes.
And here's Stewart. Pass to Bogdanovic. Back to Stewart. 3-pointer. Counted from distance. Stewart's got 6 points.
And Stewart just preparing himself ahead of the catch to be in rhythm for that jumper.
For 3, Smith. Duran with a rebound. Duran's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Now here's Stewart. Fires from deep. They get it again. Goes back up. Duran, no good. The Rockets trail. Left side, Green. Stewart against Şengün. Shakes him. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That's on Isaiah Stewart.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And last season, the NBA mourned the passing of Hall of Famer Bob Lanier. He played his first decade with the Pistons.
A sad loss for the NBA. Now, he represented them 7 times as an all-star. But for all his greatness on the court, he'll be remembered just as much for the work he did off the court as the league's global ambassador.
Now here's Smith. Green up top. Back to Smith. 6 to shoot. And another miss by Houston.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
Driving in. Over to the left wing. And here's Ivy from the arc. The Pistons rebound. And here's Porter outside. Detroit with a rebound. Duran's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. There's Cunningham with a three. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And that's it for the third quarter. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. They've got Frank Kaminsky. Josh Christopher is out there with Jayshawn Tate. Then there's Kenyon Martin. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Now here's Bagley. Here's Hayes. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Detroit.
Yeah, what stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
Well, we've also seen them being very aggressive down in the paint. All game long, they've been hunting down those inside points.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Pass to Bagley. Lets the 3 fly. Here's the second effort. Now Wiseman. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And there should be tons of trips to the free throw line for Wiseman. So tough to stop inside.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. And the Rockets shooting about 41%. And here's Porter outside. And it's Bagley with a rebound. Well, Detroit shooting 51%. Good clip from the field. Hayes, the pass to Wiseman. That one's good for 2. And the Pistons lead by 12.
Man, think about adding that weight and still having the quickness. Wiseman just eating up space now.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
That free throw no good. And it's a completely new group for the Pistons. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. For Detroit, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Pass to Duran. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got 4 rebounds now. And here's Porter outside. The rebound by Stewart. Porter's gone 4 of 11 tonight. Bogdanovich from long range. Knocks it down from distance.
And I like the hustle from Bogdanovich there. Getting rewarded for working hard in transition.
And here is Green. Outside for Porter. Smith left side. To stop the run. He can't get it to go. And it's Detroit the other way. Inside. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
Green for 3. Drains the triple. Detroit has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Here's Stewart. Good D by Şengün. The Rockets have got 1 out of 6 shots to fall in this final quarter. Not ideal. Porter, the pass to Green. Pass to Şengün. Rebound Detroit.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Cunningham up top. There's the drive. Comes up empty down low. Boy, the Rockets really having a tough go here. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And the first one at the line is good.
At the line for Houston.
And both free throws good for Green. There's a minute 47 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Bogdanovich. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
Wiseman, he's checked in for the Pistons. Bagley comes in for Stewart. Porter, the pass to Green. Here's Marjanovic. Pass to Porter. Back to Şengün. Over Bagley. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
Cunningham outside. Outside Bogdanovich. Launches it. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bogdanovich.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Pistons.
This team did a lot of things well tonight. Number one was passing the ball.
And it was a team that was in rhythm, and they just trusted each other to take the right shots.
Offensive rebound. Second chance effort. Here's Marjanovic. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Outside Bogdanovich for three. Hits a three-pointer. And the Pistons lead by 17.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
It's clear there's a lot of pride on the line in this one.
Not always the best scenario, but in this game, pride takes over. You score on me, I'm going to come back and score on you.
Omar Marjanovic. First personal foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
Shooting for Detroit.
And so Bogdanovich nails them both. 16 seconds left in the fourth. Green up top, guarded by Wiseman. And the Pistons pushing it up now.
This is how you execute in transition, getting all the way to the cup.
Yeah, sweet finishes like that, you see everybody get up. Look at the guys on the bench. They're fired up.
So we see the Pistons taking the W here. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the win.
Up tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
So a look at the starters for the Wizards. Morris and Beal are the guards. Daniel Gafford is out there with Porzingis. And it's Kuzma in at the 3. Here's Beal. And some very quick points for him on that possession.
And love how assertive Beal is. He loves pulling up fast and surprising the D with that quickness.
Marjanovic with a screen for Green. Rebound by the Wizards.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
Morris passes to Gafford. Porzingis against Marjanovic. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And staying healthy for Porzingis has been a challenge over his career. Not uncommon for players standing well above 7 feet.
And in New York, even before his injuries, the front office voiced concerns about Porzingis' ability to stay healthy.
Well, the track record for players 7'2" and up, not great. And today's game demands more movement from big men than ever before. And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Porzingis. Kuzma can't get it to go. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Porter with it. Now guarded by Porzingis. Lets it go with a 3. Porter, no luck. Now the Wizards with it. And it's Porzingis that time on the assist by Kuzma.
And because he can score from all over the floor, Porzingis can find space inside. That's not the case for most 7-footers.
Now here's Porter. Fires from deep. Out to the right wing. Marjanovic finds Porter. From past the arc. And some nice passing there by Houston. Just 5 on the clock. There's the 3. Houston with a new 14. And the wide open shot from Green. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And it's all knotted up.
Continuing to improve that three-point shot. Green hits this one.
Morris into the lane. And he uses the glass on the layup. Houston's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. There's Green with the 3. Kuzma pulls it in. Tries to keep it alive. Gafford kicks to Beal. Kuzma outside. That's good. And so Beal with the assist.
And as long as Kuzma is able to hit jumpers, he's going to have a place in this league and cash a few paychecks.
Now here's Green.
2 minutes.
The kick out to Porter. Fires for 3. He can't hit that time.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Porzingis passes to Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
And it's Monte Morris with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Porter to the wing on the left. No one near Marjanovic as he lets it go. The Rockets with another miss. And it's Kuzma with the ball for the Washington Wizards. Gafford kicks to Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
And I like that Kuzma can go off 1 or 2 feet. It really allows him to attack the rim with ease.
Now here's Green. Time to find Şengün. We gets it to him.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. They get the rebound. Out to Porzingis. There's the triple. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
At 7'3", Porzingis is almost impossible to guard, especially when he's focusing on trying to score.
So the Rockets end up going with a whole new group.
Boy, this hurts to have to bring up, but I was there for the Rockets title-winning days back in '94 when I was with the Knicks. I saw Houston in the finals firsthand.
Now here is Martin. Washington with the rebound.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Outside for Beal. For the screen on Tate. Down low. Shots good by Gafford.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
The Rockets shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Second team foul.
And that one falls for Martin.
For your Rockets, KJ Martin.
And so Martin nails both of them. Gafford with the ball. It's stolen by Tate. And so it's the Washington Wizards going into the break with a 10-point lead. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Wizards. We've got Kaminsky, Jason Tate out there with Martin, and it's Christopher in at the point. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away. And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Now here's Gibson. 5 to shoot. Here's none. And a miss there on the triple.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
It's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now. Morris kicks to Beal. Kuzma outside. No good that time. Smith with some nice D. And a player opt-out for Kyle Kuzma after this season. GA probably hoping to earn himself a raise.
Yeah, and he's a worker, looking to round out his game and take that next step as he's just entering his prime.
Marjanovic. Hey, Richard, as soon as your playing career ended, you got right into this business, into broadcasting. When did you decide that this would be the next step?
Well, the first time is when I thought I was going to be out the league, and so I started doing more and more work until I retired in 2018. So it started way before I retired.
That laid the groundwork for you. Good job. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks very much. Now, Kristaps Porzingis famously earned the nickname the Unicorn for his combination of size and skill. Former All-Star, injuries have held him back. But now a new team presents a new opportunity. KP says, I'm going to take my game to the next level because my body is going to be healthy, and that's it. Well, Kevin, let's hope so.
Absolutely. He has had injuries along the way, but the talent is obvious. David, thanks. Şengün, count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And how about Porter Jr.'s court awareness? Excellent job finding the open man with the pass.
The Rockets shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
Yeah, last season, around 71% of the free throws made. And you know what? That has to be a point of emphasis this year.
Now, here is Morris. To the paint, here's Porzingis. The rebound by Marjanovic. And here are the Rockets now. They're on an 11-2 run. Here's Green. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Green's got 5.
Nice poise inside from Green, showing how comfortable he is amongst the trees.
First personal foul.
For Houston, they've gone a sensational 5 of 5 from the field since the start of the second quarter. Porter passes to Marjanovic. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. And Morris has got the ball here for Washington.
And over the last couple of seasons, it feels like the Washington Wizards roster is in constant flux. I mean, from role players to all-stars, guys coming in and out.
Stolen away. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Green. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Gafford sets the pick for Beal. The offensive rebound. It's stolen by Marjanovic. And here's Green outside. And it's Bradley Beal with the rebound. Gafford with the ball. Now Green defending. Beal the pass to Porzingis.
And at 7'3", Porzingis could have been just another big, but he defies expectations. He's got such an impressive array of abilities.
A new lineup here for Houston. And both free throws good for Porzingis.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
Houston moving it around. The Rockets with another miss. For Washington, how difficult, Greg, is it to win when your roster changes, as you were just talking about? It changes so much from year to year.
It's really tough. I mean, take Spencer Dinwiddie. You know, he signs a big 3-year deal, traded 6 months later. So when things like that happen, it's so difficult to create chemistry.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Pass to Porzingis. Now here's Kuzma, covered by Martin. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. In the corner, Tate with it. Pass to Christopher. Now here's Kaminsky. Outside, Martin. Back to Kaminsky. Over Porzingis. And a nice play by Kaminsky as he scores. Kaminsky's got the lead up to 1 now for Houston. Morris passes to Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
To the inside. And here is Beal. Kicks it to Morris. And that one released in time, but no good. And some good action through the first.
Your Rockets 29, the Wizards 30.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Porzingis having a dominant impact in this game.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
He knows that that's a strength for him. If they're going to keep fouling, he has no problem taking that.
So on the floor for Washington, Kendrick Nunn out there with Wright. Then there's Kispert. Then it's Avdia. And it's Gibson in at the 5, roaming the paint. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Here's Wright, crafty move, the 3. The Rockets pull it in. Marjanovic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Green finds Porter. Gibson looking it over. Passes to Wright. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Şengün. Smith dishes to Porter. Stolen by Kispert.
Blocking foul, call 1. Kevin Porter Jr. First personal foul. First team foul.
It's stolen by Marjanovic. And now it's Green running. He can go all the way. Out to Smith. An easy 2 points on the layup. Smith's got 4 points this quarter.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
And Jabari Smith, of course, with deep family ties, Greg, to the NBA.
His dad being the OG, Jabari. All these guys are in that 6'10", 6'11" range. So great bloodline.
And it's Green missing. And so it's Wright bringing up the ball for the Washington Wizards. Kispert kicks to none. Top of the key, Kispert. Wright outside. 5 on the clock. Here's none. And the rejection by Smith.
And that is an absolute heartbreaker of a turnover. In a close game like this, that might be enough to impact how it ends.
Houston in the lead. Outside, Porter. Porzingis with the block.
And the 7-3 reach of Porzingis being put to great use there.
And Green slams it in.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. It's stolen by Green. Marjanovic against Porzingis. Here's Şengün. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Yeah, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Wizards trail by 5. Outside, Beal. Inside, here's Gafford. The rebound by Marjanovic. Marjanovic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Beal gets a wide open look. Off target from 3-point range. Houston leading by 5. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. What do you got for us, DA?
Well, thank you very much. The Rockets are in a full rebuild, and they have a young roster which is taking its lumps. But Coach Stephen Silas says, we very rarely give up. This team has a lot of fight, character, and grit, and we are learning. Kevin, it's a long process, but it's worth doing.
Yep, no shortcuts, David, but the journey is the reward. They're building from the ground up. It's fun to watch, and we thank you for that story. Kendrick Nunn, he's checked in for Monte Morris. And the rejection by Gafford. Beal, the pass to Kuzma. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Jabari Smith picks one up.
And this happens when Kuzma is aggressive. When he's looking to score, he makes the D react.
GA, the Houston Rockets coming off back-to-back losing seasons, and that has been tough for that franchise and for the city.
And Kevin, no doubt it affects the team's morale. It's hard to find the positives and see the road ahead, but listen, you got to stay strong and focus on just getting better every day.
Now, here's Nunn. Following the miss by Jabari Smith. And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
2022, Greg, a year for the Washington Wizards with some historic significance.
And it marks 25 years of the Washington Wizards name being on an NBA jersey. A cool moment for the current players who can look back on this franchise and know they're a part of history.
Rockets leading by 4. Porter looking it over. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And with Kevin Porter Jr. and Michael Porter Jr. and Otto Porter Jr. Guys, I'm sensing a pattern here.
It can even get a little confusing at times, but no relation that I'm aware of. They're just Porters, Juniors, and quality NBA players.
Now, here's Nunn. Porter pulls it in. They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Let's see how they play the clock.
Good on the triple.
There's a nice pace to Green's game, so the pull-up, it could be a weapon for him.
Nunn passes to Porzingis, and that one, good. Porzingis has got 13.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Outside, Green. The pass to Marjanovic. Shot clock at 5. He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
And he finished last season right around 71% from the line, so not exactly his best percentage.
He hits both from the stripe. Outside, Beal. 4 seconds left. Going inside. Second chance shot. And so it's the Houston Rockets in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page. Woo.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. Porter Jr. is the point with Green on the wing. Smith is out there with Alperen Şengün. And it's Marjanovic in at the 5, down low. That's the 5 for Houston right now. And that's a foul called on Bradley Beal. That's foul number 2 for him.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Green inside, defended by Nunn. Shots good by Green. Green's got the lead up to 13 now for the Rockets. Porter with the steal. All alone. Again, the Rockets score. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Rockets. Gafford kicks to Porzingis. Outside, Beal. When you think of backcourt offenses in general, Greg, how critical is ball and player movement to a team's success?
Kevin, unless you have incredible isolation scores, it's essential. Even then, keeping the defense rotating and reacting is the best way to create open looks and offensive rebound opportunities.
Like what? Like, what is going on right now?
Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Beal deciding where to go with it. Out to Porzingis. Pass to Nunn. Out to the wing. Just 5 on the clock. The Wizards need to get a shot off here. And Gafford throws it down.
And we continue to see Beal improve as a playmaker. Beautiful pass there.
Outside, Green. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And with that lightning first step of Jalen Green, very few defenders have a chance of keeping him in front.
And Greg, one thing about that blinding speed of Green, he's got to make his reads faster as well.
I think the game is slowing down for him, though, Kevin. And that and speeding up his shot release will make him even tougher to deal with.
Now here's Beal. Beal with another miss.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Wizards trail by 13. Looking to get it going. He lays it in.
And I'm sorry, but the D's got to know where Beal is at all times, especially when he's leaking out in transition.
Outside, Green. Pass to Marjanovic. Shoots a three. Rebounded by the Wizards. Kuzma's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Beal. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And one of the league's most gifted scorers, Beal relishes any chance he gets to finish while getting fouled.
Rockets leading by 8. Out to Smith. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Hits the three-point bomb.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
This young man is unreal. I mean, can you believe that? And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Green kicks to Porter. To the middle. Porzingis with the steal. Kuzma with it. Now Green defending. And another miss by Washington. Rockets have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Smith outside. And another three for Houston.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Rockets.
It didn't look like a game that was going to work out for them, but man, how things change in a hurry.
Man, I'd say it was gutsy, Kevin, in terms of what they were able to do in that comeback. An incredible amount of fortitude when facing all of that adversity, and not just to come back, but how about to come back and win going away?
And here is Beal following the three from Jabari Smith.
And with that three-pointer, how about ending that 11-0 run by the Rockets?
Smith for three. And play stops as it looks like they call him over the back here.
And he drew that call by establishing his base early and then doing a great job with the box out.
He had to know that call was coming. You can't treat another guy like a jungle gym out there.
Pulls it from 20. No good that time. So Houston will take it the other way. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Smith on the wing. His three-pointer's off the mark. And so it's Beal who brings the ball up for the Wizards. It's a 16-point game. Here's Kuzma. From outside, off the mark. On offense, here are the Rockets. They're on an 11-3 run. Green in the post. Gafford's there. Smith wide open. He fires. Smith missing again. Now Beal, and that's a foul called on Bradley Beal. That's his third foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Outside, Green. So we see Houston taking the W here. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly.
the action to come out of the backcourt of this game.
No, exactly, VA. Both teams are led by their terrific guard play. The outcome of this game likely hinges on the respective performances of those two positions.
So a look at our starters for the Wizards. Morris and Beal are the backcourt pair. Daniel Gafford is out there with Kristaps Porzingis. And it's Kuzma in at the small forward position.
I tell you, it always feels great getting those first points on the board.
And will that get him rolling? Will it get his team rolling? This should be an interesting night.
And Washington has possession. The Pistons getting their last shot to go. A nice shot by Morris.
Hey, take it right to the defense. Not a bad way to start this game.
To the middle. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
A monster finish with authority.
And he hangs on the rim for a little extra spice. Picked it. Hit his foot. It's being called a kick ball. And about a minute gone in the first quarter. Pass to Ivy. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. Daniel Gafford picks one up.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those.
Well, the #1 overall pick in 2021, Cade Cunningham, ended up third in the Rookie of the Year voting, but nevertheless had an outstanding first season.
Now here's Cunningham, down low. Duran rips it home off a terrific move.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet. Morris passes to Porzingis, and it's good. 2 points. And Cunningham asked to carry a developing Pistons team. Something you'd know about, Grant. Any advice?
Just keep working hard, young man. He is on the right track for sure, BA. I know he will get it done. He loves the game, and he has embraced the challenge of making this team a winner.
Now here's Bogdanovich. And the ball out of play. The Wizards will have it.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
Washington with the ball. It's a three-point game. Morris passes to Gafford. He's off on the layup. The Pistons have gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. Bogdanovich from long range. Gafford grabs the miss. The Wizards have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Beal outside. Back to Morris. Pass to Beal. The 3-ball. Offensive rebound. Gafford passes to Kuzma. Beal against Cunningham. Clock at 6. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Beal against Bogdanovich. To the inside. And finished off by Stewart.
Well, how about the court awareness from Bogdanovich showing off his ability to find the open man, Ken?
Beal from outside. Rebound Detroit.
You have to think with this Pistons squad that all eyes are on the future as opposed to the here and now. Young guys focused on reaching their potential.
All alone. Here's Gafford. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Bogdanovich on the wing. Takes a 3. Knocks down the triple. So where do you see the ceiling for this younger Pistons team as they continue to grow?
You know, BA, it's always difficult to predict the limits of a team. But as long as they continue to steadily develop, they can become a unit with playoff potential. He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Cunningham with the ball. Guarded now by Morris. Bogdanovich, no good. Washington has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Pass to Beal. And the layup is good off the glass.
Well, this is how Bradley Beal just makes it impossible to guard him. 3-level scorer. This time he goes to the inside game.
Ivy. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Wow, facing a huge size disadvantage, he goes fearless to the rack. Great athleticism and body control.
Morris finds Porzingis. And here's Beal. There's 38 seconds left in the first quarter here. Cash money on the open jump shot.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Outside Bogdanovich. Lets it go from deep. That one falls. His second make in 5 attempts.
Boy, Bogdanovich with the distance delivery. How about that effortless shooting motion?
Up top, Morris. He's watched by Cunningham. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Doesn't believe in soft finishes. The big fella's all about power.
And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Here's Beal. Goes back up. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. The Pistons on top. They're up 7. And we've got more.
Give a big round of applause for your Pistons team.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
They've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
On the court for Washington, Morris and Beal are the backcourt pair. Kristaps Porzingis out there with Kyle Kuzma. And it's Gafford in at the center position. To the paint, Duren. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. Duren's got 8.
And they're building on their lead, doing whatever they can to blow this game open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
Second personal foul. 15 seconds.
Cunningham passes to Stewart. Yep, count it.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Beal outside. Pass to Morris. Back to Beal. Tries to break his ice. To the right side. For 3, Gafford. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires for 3. And Beal hits from deep. 7 points in the game.
Well, this guy shoots it with such tremendous efficiency. Bradley Beal provides the most important thing in the NBA, and that's floor spacing.
In terms of offense, they've been the more efficient team by far.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game. Boy, you think about the surprises at the trade deadline back in 2022. The one that shocked me the most, the Mavericks sending Kristaps Porzingis to the Wizards. I was shocked.
Back to Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
You have to know how to play pick and roll in today's NBA, and Porzingis has got great instincts of when to dive and when to fade.
Pass to Duren. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Doris, the big Porzingis trade really did catch people off guard.
It seemed when he was acquired by the Mavericks that Kristaps and Luka Doncic were going to be the backbone of the Mavericks for a long time. How quickly things change in the NBA.
And it's a completely new group for the Pistons. The Pistons leading. Hayes with it. Hay expanding his range. And the call will be against Kyle Kuzma. That's his first foul of the game.
And there's just 1 foul now away from the penalty.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Diallo, and a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That'll belong to Kyle Kuzma. Well, Grant, every team is looking for that perfect 5 on the floor, that magical lineup. In your mind, is that synonymous with small ball?
I think it is, B.A. I mean, having players that can play small, can switch on defense, obviously play multiple positions on the offensive end. It's just a combination, when executed properly, could be a nightmare for the opponent.
Well, we know that when Kristaps Porzingis is in rhythm, he can string together a stretch of play where he is sustaining an offense.
First one falls for him. How about this, Doris? The Wizards haven't been to the conference finals since 1979. Unreal.
That's exactly right, B.A., and it gives you some sense of how tough it is to be successful in the NBA, because it's not that long ago that their backcourt consisted of John Wall and Bradley Beal. Many at the time considered it one of the most dangerous in the league and thought they would be here for over a decade. It does show you how hard sustained success is in the NBA.
Hayes attacking. Pass to Diallo. Let's go with a 3. And again, the Pistons missing. Washington trailing. Outside Porzingis. Beal outside. Back to Porzingis. And stolen by Hayes. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, B.A. Bradley Beal played for Coach Greg Popovich with the U.S. national team, and Pop said, quote, he's hard to keep up with. His balance and movement are very impressive. He stops on a dime, can pull up and shoot. That, along with his excellent footwork, are the most impressive things for me. Brian?
Yeah, great breakdown there, Allie. Thank you. He does not get the second one. Last season, Washington was hot out of the gates. They started 10-3, but things did not end well.
You know, and after that hot start, B.A., a 25-44 ending for the Wizards, failing to make the play-in game as well. Just a disappointing season after the promise Washington showed early.
And Daniel Gafford picks up the foul. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game. Due to the bonus, we will head to the line for 2. The first one falls. A new lineup here for Washington. Hits both from the stripe. 58 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Avdia. Back to Wright. Here's Kispert. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Detroit has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Hayes, the pass to Wiseman. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Wiseman.
With the basketball.
Washington has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Pass to Avdia. No good with a layup.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Hayes, the pass to Diallo. Now here's Wiseman. Out of bounds, it'll be Wizards ball.
Wizards with the basketball.
The Wizards have gone 6 of 11 here in the second quarter. Knocked loose and stolen by Diallo. Here's Bagley. And the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line.
Personal foul.
The first free throw is good. And so he makes both from the line. There's 6 seconds left in the first half. Here's Gibson. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials getting together here. They may want to review this one. And hold up.
The previous play is under review.
The officials signaling that they are going to take a look at this replay.
And, you know, from what we are seeing here on the monitor, it looks like he was late getting it off.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've gotten enough looks at it, and so it's Detroit with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. All right, stick around. We'll be right.
27.
Fans, put your hands together.
We've got second half action for you. And if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. It has been a clinic out there by Kristaps Porzingis.
He's been on a tear so far, throwing down some vicious dunks. I was a little worried for the rim in the first half.
Oh, his power is unbelievable, an intimidating force when he's at his best.
It's Cunningham and Ivy at the 1 and the 2. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Isaiah Stewart. And it's Duran in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group for Dwayne Casey starting the second half. The Pistons shooting very well, 62%, and going right at the defense. Bogdanovic on the wing. This one for 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Bogdanovic has got 9.
Well, no hesitation from Bogdanovic in the catch-and-shoot situation. Beautiful. I am never sure that Bojan Bogdanovic gets the credit for being an elite basketball player, especially when it comes to his scoring ability.
Another shot, and he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And Bogdanovic doesn't do anything flashy necessarily.
Which is why maybe, BA, some people take this guy for granted. He is an efficient scorer. He's a dangerous three-point shooter. He can post a mismatch, and he's unafraid of the moment. Bojan Bogdanovic is one of my favorite guys in the league.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Pass to Ivy. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. And here's Cunningham outside. Bradley Beal with a rebound. For Washington, they've gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Morris passes to Porzingis. Porzingis with a screen on Bogdanovic. And here is Morris. Three-pointer, Beal. He buries it from 3. He's got 12.
Now, this is an example of where he's grown. Bradley Beal getting it done in the screen and roll.
Now here's Cunningham. Outside Bogdanovic. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Beal outside. Pass to Gafford. That one falls. Coming off Beal's feed. Beal's got his 5th assist in this one.
This is the area of greatest improvement in Mr. Bradley Beal's game. How about the growth in his passing? Wow.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Back to Morris. Beal outside. Launches a 3. The shot won't fall. And the Pistons going the other way now. They held a 12-point lead earlier. And the call will be against Cade Cunningham. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Well, Brian, the Wizards have been aggressively reshaping their roster. What they haven't done is tear it down and start a rebuild. That's often the most popular route for teams stuck in the middle, but the Wizards seem to be hoping they can catch lightning in a bottle. Back to you.
No appetite for the restart, Allie. Thanks. Kuzma, the open look, and another basket for Washington.
That's about pre-shot preparation, the anticipation of the pass. Kuzma, easy work.
And the Pistons call time here. Gibson's checked in for Washington. Nunn comes in for Morris. The Pistons have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Here's Cunningham. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
4th personal foul.
That free throw good from Cunningham. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Now here's Beal, tightly guarded. Jacks up a three. And Porzingis gets it to go on the assist by Beal. Porzingis has got 18 points in the game.
Boy, when you consider that Bradley Beal entered the NBA as one of the sweetest shooting guards in the league, but over the course of his career, he's added elite playmaking, and he's as dangerous and complete an offensive force as there is in the game.
They kick it out to Porzingis, and stolen by Stewart. Here's Ivy, 6 points for him. Pass to Cunningham, outside Bogdanovich. Stewart with it. The three connects from downtown. And now it's a 10-point Pistons lead.
Well, the defense daring him to shoot, and he makes them pay for their disrespect.
Detroit has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Bogdanovich against Nunn. Another three for Detroit.
Well, Bogdanovich able to make that jump shot look nice and easy. What gorgeous form.
Beal from outside. The Wizards with another miss. Back to Bogdanovich. Pass to Ivy. Bogdanovich with it. Defended by Kuzma. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
I think it's obvious that Bogdanovich has worked on his ability to handle the basketball. Really good control there.
Bojan Bogdanovich has been leading the charge for the Detroit Pistons, helping. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And so in the game for Washington, Bradley Beal's out there with Kendrick Nunn. Then it's Taj Gibson. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. And it's Porzingis in at the four-man position. Pass to Gibson. Inside. And stolen by Cunningham. And now the Pistons in transition. Here's Bagley. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
Making plays at both ends of the floor. And it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
And that one's good. Porzingis.
Well, you've got size and length, so Kristaps Porzingis, the extra possession.
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Woo! When you finish like that, you deserve to brag.
Impressive, no question.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay.
Here's Kuzma. The rebound by Bogdanovich. The Pistons have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kendrick Nunn. That's his first foul of the game. Here's Cunningham. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Pistons.
I mean, they've played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
I also like how they've played in the painted area. They've made an effort to work on the inside and convert those chances.
Too much space on the perimeter. There needs to be a little more energy from the defense.
Outside Bogdanovich. Here's Bagley. He gets the shot to fall, and the defender wasn't set. He's called for the block. A three-point opportunity here. And that one misses. For Washington, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Pass to Kuzma. And here's Porzingis. No good from outside. Here's Ivy. Defended by Kuzma. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession. Well, it doesn't get much easier than that. Even a decent shooter is going to make that with no pressure.
Washington has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. And the call will be against Cade Cunningham. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And the basket by Beal. Beal's got 4 points this quarter.
Bad idea leaving him open. He needs more defensive attention, not less. Are you serious? That is some power from the point guard.
Oh, I love backcourt players with some ups.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Bogdanovich against Nunn. Pass to Bagley. Back to Cunningham.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Bogdanovich down low. Nunn defends. And that one drops. Bogdanovich has got 10 points in just the second half.
Bogdanovich feeling it right now, Venom. When he's in that zone, you just keep getting him the rock.
Here's Beal. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. The Pistons have gone 7 of 8 in this fourth quarter. Here's Cunningham into the lane. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Oh, man, exploding to the rim.
Yep, makes the simple play. None up top. Outside Porzingis. The shot. Oh, they find the hot hand. You can count it. He's 10 for 14 now.
But he is so efficient, so productive. But for them to have real success, he needs help.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Pistons.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Oh, a nice shot by Gibson.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
Ooh, had a nice open look right there.
Well, they needed this run way earlier. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
Duran, he's checked in for Wiseman. To the middle. Nice move. And Bogdanovich with the lay-in.
Got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Highlight reel dribble move, and then the athleticism takes over.
Woo! Yep, he wasn't going to be denied there, showing all the skill. Bagley passes to Bogdanovich. Sinks it from distance.
Now he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Here's Ivy, pounded by Beal.
Kristaps Porzingis has proven over the course of his young career that he is willing to be a force as a shot blocker.
Three-pointer, Beal can't get it to fall. So we see the Pistons taking the W here. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen.
It's an NBA afternoon game here on this. Smitty, these teams are just packed with exciting young players, but they're both these teams still refining their squads.
Kevin, these could be the teams of tomorrow. They just need some more polish and experience, and that's something you can only get with hard work and time.
And the Houston Rockets starting 5. Porter Jr. is the point with Green on the wing. The post pairing forms Smith along with Şengün. And it's Martin in its small forward. Bogdanović, no luck.
Okay, that's frustrating. We work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Spins. Outside Porter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The deep 3 from Smith. No good from outside. And here we go. The Pistons fast break. Here's Stewart. He doesn't hit that one. Smith with the defensive effort.
The front office for the Pistons coming in from Oklahoma City. Their draft picks overall pretty good, making an immediate impact.
Now here's Porter. We play just over a minute here in the first. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Here's Duran. And he overshot that one, missing. And the Pistons draftees all showing starting caliber mettle early on. And, you know, Steve, they're playing now with confidence. I mean, you can see it.
Kevin, they couldn't wait for this season to start. They know this is a team poised to make that jump to contending for the playoffs.
And so the Houston Rockets get the first points of the ball game. Bogdanović passes to Stewart. Kicks it out to Bogdanović. From the high post. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
I like how Isaiah Stewart found a teammate there. Impressive passing for a big.
Pass to Şengün. Outside for Martin. And a wide open look for Porter. Porter can't get that one to fall. The Pistons have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Down low, deflects the pass to the inside. And the dunk by Stewart.
Great move by Isaiah Stewart to find a lane to the rim. So powerful.
Here's Green. They get it back. Out to Smith. Takes a 3. Rebound, Detroit. Cunningham looking it over. And it's Bogdanović in the corner. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Bogdanović has got 5 points so far. It's trailed by 5.
And like a lot of top picks, Cade Cunningham had to deal with some adversity in his rookie season.
Greg, he had been part of winning teams for his entire life. He was introduced to just how competitive the NBA is. But he says it's only sharpened his focus.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
Şengün, 1 up, 1 down, 2 points with his first shot this game.
As he's gotten older, we've seen KPJ become a willing passer.
To the paint, here's Duran. And Duran slams it in.
I'll tell you, at his size, once he gets it in there, it's over.
Green left side. At the elbow, Smith. Passes it to Ivy. From past the arc, traps in the tray.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Already ahead by double digits, trying to run away and not look back.
Now the pass to Şengün. The Rockets shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. The first one falls. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. There's 38 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Offline with his three. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Houston Rockets. They trail by 9 points. Porter finds Smith. Offensive rebound. Here's Martin. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Cunningham against Porter. Cunningham passes to Stewart. And the layup is good. Stewart's got his second basket.
Textbook play by Cade Cunningham. He knows better to mess up that open look.
And so it's the Detroit Pistons ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a...
Give a big round of applause for your Pistons.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from Detroit?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
Taking a look at the Rockets, we've got Jason Tate. Frank Kaminsky is out there with Marjanovic, and it's Christopher in the point. Now here's Kaminsky. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Rocket 2. Duran pulls it in. Detroit leading by 11. Pass to Stewart. That one drops for him.
6'8", about 250. Isaiah Stewart is a load, and if you're going to foul him, you better really do it.
And a different look here for the Pistons. James Wiseman, he's checked in for Duran. Diallo comes in for Bogdanovich. Burks, he's checked in for Ivy. And Hayes subbed in for Cunningham. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. You know, Greg, we know to win at the highest level, you need your star players to show up in the big game. With that in mind, what's the key?
You know, it's their will and their ability to fight. If you look at the great ones, even when things haven't gone their way, they continue to scratch and claw and do everything in their power to try and get the W.
Now, here's Bagley. It's stolen by Tate. Here's Christopher. Plays it up off the glass.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Bagley in the post. He's guarded by Kaminsky. Here's Diallo driving to the basket. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Hamidou Diallo can play different positions for you on the floor. He can handle the ball, and he can get inside and make tough plays.
And guys, how about Hamidou Diallo? I mean, still a youngster in the league.
He is, GA, but becoming a better scorer each year, averaging over double digits each of his last 2 years. Loves to play inside and do some of the dirty work.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here. So Detroit ends up going with the new group. Pistons leading by 8. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. It's Cunningham with the drive. Lays it up and banks it in.
Lethal running the two-man game. Cunningham is a problem.
Porter against Cunningham. Porter kicks to Şengün. Jacks up a 3. No good on the shot. And Detroit the other way now. They've led by as many as 14 points. Ivy passes to Bogdanovich. And stolen by Şengün. Green finds Şengün. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
A whole selfless play right there from Green. He's all about getting it to the open man.
Here's Ivy. A three-pointer, no good.
Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
Pass to Şengün. Now here's Green. Back to Şengün. 5 on the clock. Martin dishes to Green. That one's not going to go. Ready by Bogdanovich. Pistons lead by 8. Passes it to Stewart. Stolen by Martin. Green in the post. He's covered by Bogdanovich. And Green gets it to go. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Rockets.
For me, they're turning defense into offense, creating opportunities by taking the ball away. Great effort.
And so far, just a great job forcing turnovers and creating opportunities in the open floor. The defense at the heart of that.
Fantastic at staying in control. Like seeing Bogdanovich work through contact on that play.
Pistons have shot 1 of 3 from the line tonight, missing 2 earlier on. Now here is Martin. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And the pass to Ivy. During the pass to Ivy. 4 on the clock, and the basket is good. Ivy's got 5.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
It's deflected. Martin kicks to Porter. Green deciding where to go with it. Pass to Şengün. Back to Green. Houston needs to get a shot. Low block shot on the way. Şengün, no good. Pistons leading by 9. Inside, goes up, and the dunk by Stewart.
And his teammates appreciate the unselfishness. Bogdanovich willing to get it to his open guys.
Cunningham with it. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Jalen Green. Detroit shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And the first one at the line is good.
The first overall pick in the 2021 draft. Cade Cunningham is a special talent. Lots to like about his game. Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
And so it's the Detroit Pistons. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime. As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Bojan Bogdanovich with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Yeah, in the first half, he took on the role of playmaker. I think it surprised the defense a little bit. Gave this offense a different dimension.
The backcourt guards are Cunningham and Ivy. Duran out there with Isaiah Stewart. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3 spot. They're the group for Dwayne Casey starting the second half. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Now, Jalen Green is on a mission. He says, every time I step on the floor, I always have something to prove to who's ever in those stands. A lot of people will hate on me or have their opinions. I'm just going to think about that when I step on the floor. I'm going to prove everybody wrong. Kevin?
That's a great chip to keep on his shoulder. David, thanks. Here's Bogdanovich following the score by Houston. Pass to Ivy. A 3-ball. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. And there's another one for the Pistons.
You know, he was more of a spot scorer early in his career. Bogdanovich can now be leaned on for an entire game.
Here's Ivy. It's good from long range. Ivy's got 8 points.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
Here's Cunningham. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, you look at the counting numbers for Cade Cunningham. He fills up a stat sheet. The key for him moving forward, though, efficiency.
Good on the second free throw. And you talk about Cade's efficiency. Craig on a struggling team, that can be a challenge.
Yeah, without great shooters around him, he's forced into taking tough shots or turnovers. And as the team improves, though, I think the percentages should come around.
Now, here's Porter. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Back to Şengün. That's a 2 from Smith. Duren pulls it in. Duren's got his 7th rebound here tonight. At the crossover. Bogdanović, no luck. Rockets trail by 19. To the inside. Now, here's Duren. Şengün covering.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Now, here's Green. Will it go? Rebounded by the Pistons. Stewart's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Ivy passes to Cunningham. Kicks it to Ivy for 3. Şengün with the rebound. Rockets have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. .146 left in the third. Pass to Green. It's deflected. Only one man back on D. Bogdanović with it, and it's Martin picking him up. There's the pass to Duren. And Bogdanović kicks to Ivy. From deep three-point range, and Bojan Bogdanović is good for 3. Bogdanović has got 16. And it's Porter with the ball for Houston. Out of bounds, Detroit takes possession.
Boy, if you're the coach, you hate to see that kind of miscommunication between your guys.
Pistons have gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Bogdanović, no luck. The Rockets really having a tough go here. Down low. Doubled by Smith. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Pass to Ivy. And the rejection by Smith. Picked off in midair. Cunningham dishes it to Bogdanović. Back to Cunningham. Stewart in the corner. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Cunningham's got 5 assists in the game. Outside, Martin. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Cunningham.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
And the Pistons, an entirely new group now out there. Here's Christopher. Marjanovic kicks to Kaminsky. 5 to shoot. To end the drought. And no good that time. Great D that time from Bagley. Pass to Hayes. Fires from deep. And so it's the Detroit Pistons rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. The Rockets shooting about 33%, not happy with their play on that end. So on the floor for Houston, we've got Frank Kaminsky. He's out there with Boban Marjanovic, and it's Tate in at the shooting guard position. Now here's Kaminsky. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
Smart ball handling from them in this one, passing around to get ahead of the defense and putting it in the hands of ready shooters.
And also, guys, they push the ball and been able to score in transition, trying to take advantage of playing in the open floor as often as possible.
So the Rockets end up going with a whole new group. Here's Smith. Up and in on the layup.
And he just big boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
Here's Diallo. Off target with his three. Now here is Martin. Guarded closer. Here's Şengün. And that one good.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
Detroit's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Bagley the pass to Hayes. Burks for three. A three-pointer is right on target. Burks has got 4 this quarter.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Şengün, that's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Reason why: lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
Now here's Burks. Back to Bagley. It's rebounded by Houston. Martin's got 4 rebounds in this game. To the paint. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. And that's now 6 points for Martin. Right wing. Here's Diallo. Banked in off the glass.
Watching Hayes, he keeps his eyes up, always looking for a better shot, either for himself or his teammates.
And finished off by Martin.
Beautiful location on the pass, as usual. Led his man perfectly.
And Hayes kicks to Burks. Back to Hayes. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Daring the D to get aggressive. I like when Hayes takes initiative like this.
And a different look here for the Pistons. Duran, he's checked in for Wiseman. Stewart comes in for Marvin Bagley. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Diallo. And Ivy's subbed in for Burks. Now here's Porter. Driving the lane, and it's blocked. And they recover it. Looking to end his cold spell.
Look at Green just taking off and throwing it down right in the face of the defense.
And here comes the break from outside the arc. And it goes for the 5th time in 10 shots for him this game.
That's just great court recognition there. He saw the D packing the lane on the break, so he calmly rolls up and drained the transition 3.
Rockets trail by 20. Porter inside. Stewart on him. Now here's Şengün. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Count that one.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Detroit.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Yeah, I thought the passing in terms of finding the open man gave them the higher percentage shots. The ball movement was key for the win.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Bojan Bogdanovich.
Shouldering the load for them all night offensively. He came in focused, ready to go, and he delivered.
Now Green, after Bogdanovich missing on that last 3-pointer. Nice fake with the layup off the mark. Now here's Ivy. He's guarded closely. There's 37 seconds left to play here in the 4th. 6 to shoot. Hayes dishes to Ivy. Here he goes. And that time, also a missed shot. And here are the Rockets now. They've given up just 8 points in the 4th quarter. Martin kicks to Şengün. Outside Martin. Back to Şengün. It's Martin on the wing. Beats the shot clock but can't get it to fall. And so it's the Pistons taking care of business here. They won this game going away. They were the better basket. Hey, Brent, tonight we got a terrific matchup in the backcourt. Let's rewind here a little bit. Go back to when you played. Who were some of the guards you really enjoyed playing against?
What if I start with the list of the guys, Kevin, I didn't enjoy playing against? If I named Allen Iverson, Mitch Richmond, oh, and of course, Michael Jordan. Not the funnest nights at work, if you get my drift, but I did love playing one John Barry.
And the Houston Rockets starting 5. Porter Jr. is the point with Green on the wing. The post pairing forms Smith along with Şengün. And it's Martin in at the 3, the small forward.
Bradley Beal still got a little bit of the ups.
Here is Porter, following the bucket by the Wizards. Green kicks to Şengün. Tries the spin move. Just 5 to shoot. Martin wide open. He fires. No good with the triple. It's stolen by Martin. Right side, Green. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Washington basketball.
And Morris has got the ball here for Washington. Passes it to Porzingis. Kuzma kicks to Beal. Porzingis with a screen on Green. Beal can't get it to go.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
And again, the turnover by the Rockets.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Something that the Wizards struggled with last year, Brent, was a lack of consistency.
Yeah, constantly shifting the rosters and starting lineups. Obviously a new coach, so tactically some different things being deployed. You got to find a dependable foundation, and training camp in the early part of the season for this team really, really important. Kristaps Porzingis, throughout his career, continues to look for good help. And when he is that, he's a force.
Porter outside. Good on the three-point shot.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Now, let's go to David Aldridge. You had a chance to talk with head coach Stephen Silas.
Thanks, Kevin. He said when you're going against a team that can dominate like this one inside, you have to really play great help defense, communicate, and double team, but only when it makes sense. It's a little bit of a chess match, but it's a physical one, guys.
Thank you, David.
There's all these little attributes to Kyle Kuzma's game that you start to see show themselves. He's developing as a passer and as a rebounder. I think his best basketball is still ahead of him.
Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And here we go. Washington fast break. Morris with the ball. Now guarded by Porter. And again, Washington no good. Houston's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Rob. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played. Here's Kuzma. And the rebound goes to Martin.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Porzingis with the steal. Martin against Morris. Outside, Porzingis. To the middle. Here's Gafford. And the layup's good off the glass. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle splits for the Wizards?
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
And they've sort of assumed control of this game with their pressure defensively. They've been into the ball handler. They've done a great job of swarming. So they're creating some turnovers that they're capitalizing on.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Wizards have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. And there's no question that Porzingis is still a very effective player in this NBA.
Yeah, and I guess, Kevin, the thing we're still looking for is the consistency in the health. We know how talented he is offensively and how he can stretch out defenses with his ability to shoot the ball, but Something's got to change in terms of how consistent we get KP on the floor for the entirety of a season.
So it's the Rockets now after the basket by Washington and finished off by Martin.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Morris passes to Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
Yeah, don't settle for all the jump shots. If you got that size and that ability, Kuzma getting to the rim.
Green up on top. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Count the basket.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
And that's a foul called on Bradley Beal. That's his first foul. .44 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Now Porter. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Gafford. Beal with it. Now guarded by Porter. And that one is good from Bradley Beal.
And Beal finds a way to the bucket. How'd he do that?
Outside Porter. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Launches it. Rebounded by Gafford. Here's Beal. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Beal's got 6.
Just such a polished scorer. Bradley Beal getting to the interior.
Nice catch and finish on the alley-oop.
Oh, Kevin, get a load of that one. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Got it off in time, and the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And what stands out to you from Washington in this one?
Well, look at the turnover ratio, then look at the score. Easy to see what happened in that first period.
Yeah, hopefully the opposition can recover, because that first quarter defensively was unbelievable, just crippling defense.
Kispert is out there with Avdia. Then it's Kendrick Nunn. Then it's DeLon Wright. And it's Gibson in at the center position. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Wizards. Now, here's Nunn. Got a piece of it. Kispert kicks to Wright. Avdia with a screen for Wright. 5 on the clock. Here's Nunn. The Rockets pull it in.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
Driving inside. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Wizards ownership has promised to never hit the hard reset button, like we saw from teams in recent years like the Sixers. But the fact remains that this is a franchise that last enjoyed a 50-win season in 1979. So for the patient, die-hard fans in the DMV, it seems the wait for a true contender may take a lot longer. Kevin?
Well, time will tell, David. Thanks. Brent, how has size now affected the way the game is played?
Well, if I could just take a detour, Kevin, I would tell you it's skill that has affected the way the game has played. I mean, this has always been a tall man's game, and usually it's been dominated by the biggest guys, but that's not the case anymore. So you look at 6'4" to 6'7" guys who are skilled to shoot, pass, and dribble. That's what every team is looking for, and that's the way the modern NBA team, especially a championship caliber team, is made.
Here's Tate after the basket by Washington. And he uses the glass on the lane. Tate's only got 4 points in the quarter.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
Here's Nunn. Here's Gibson over in the corner of Avdia. His three-pointers off the mark. Rockets trail by 3. Down low, here's Christopher. And the layup falls.
Good passing in the paint may be even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
Now here's Kispert. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Christopher the pass to Tate. And Kendrick Nunn is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And Washington going with a whole new group here. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. To the paint, here's Tate, and Tate throws it down.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Now Kuzma, following the Porzingis miss from deep. A new lineup here for Houston.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Outside, Beal. Just 4 to shoot. The Wizards need to get a shot off here. It's stolen by Morris. Porzingis against Smith. Kuzma kicks to Beal. The 3. It's rebounded by Houston. And the points coming for them now, Greg and Bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like.
And it's Kuzma with the ball for the Wizards. Can't cash in from the high post. And Porter, here we go. Outside for Martin. Outside, Green. Houston needs to get a shot off. Porter, no luck. Washington trailing. Morris with the ball. Now Smith defending. And Gafford throws it down. Nice back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Beal the pass to Kuzma. Looking for Beal. He gets it there. Knocks down the 3 ball. Now it's a 4-point Wizards lead.
Well, the defense better get out there or Bradley Beal's about to do some serious damage.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. And that one's good by Porter.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the 3-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Out to Porzingis. Lets it go with a 3. And he's good on the 3 ball. Porzingis has got 5.
Ready to shoot. Porzingis fires.
Outside, Porter puts up a 3. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
3-point field goal.
Gafford inside. Got a piece of it. And that's it for the first half of. Thank you, David. And we'll be back. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Checking out the group for Steven Silas to start the second half. The post pairing for him, Smith along with Şengün. Porter Jr. is the point with Green on the wing. And it's Martin in at the small forward.
Always a shame to see a guy like Bradley Beal have to go in for season-ending surgery like he did in 2022.
Well, that decision, I think, was tough, but in the end, for the length and longevity of his career, was the smart one for Bradley Beal. Get himself fully healthy, fully physically and mentally ready to get back on the NBA floor and be as productive as he's been throughout his career.
Porzingis laid in with a nice touch off the glass. He has 7.
Kristaps on the inside that time doing some damage.
Here's Porter. He's got 12. Launches a three. Beal pulls it in.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Porter with it. Guarded now by Morris. Outside, Porter. Pass to Green. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. The Wizards with the lead. Left side, Porzingis. The wide open look here for Kuzma. Off target with his three.
The D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why. Still, I expect him to make one of those.
Now here's Beal. He's got 11. It's tipped. It's stolen by Smith. Here we go, one-on-one. Martin from outside. It doesn't go for him. Now Washington takes it the other way. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Kuzma passes to Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
And for Porzingis, gosh, a dunk looks so easy.
Şengün with the ball. Picked up by Kuzma. Şengün kicks to Martin. Şengün with the ball. Gafford's there. Şengün no good. Wizards leading by 4. Porzingis finds Morris. Nailed from three-point land. Morris has got his first 3 points of the game.
Porzingis showing some passing ability that time. Instincts are there.
The Rockets shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. The first free throw is good.
The line for the Rockets. Green taking 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Green.
And once the G League took it to another level, Green skipped college, became the #2 overall pick of the draft, and that's really changed the landscape.
Now here's Gafford. Beal the pass to Gafford. 6 on the shot clock. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Frank Kaminsky picks one up.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
And a new group getting ready to come in for Washington. Avdiaz checked in for Porzingis. Kispert comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Kendrick Nunn, he's checked in for Beal. And it's Wright in for Morris. And a switch here also for Houston. Tate, he's checked in for Green. And the dunk by Kispert.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possession.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control. Just a much smaller defender on him. He does the exact thing at the right moment, goes straight to the rim.
Here's Wright. Rebound by Christopher.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
And the officials call a traveling violation.
Yeah, you don't see those over and back calls too often because they're just so easy to avoid.
So you want to get your coach fired up? Do something like that right there. That kind of loss of concentration will drive your coach crazy.
Looking at who's out there now for the Wizards. Porzingis is checked in for Avdiaz. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Kispert. Bradley Beal's checked in for Kendrick Nunn. And Morris subbed in for Wright.
I love when guys still use fundamentals to box out and rebound. He cleared his man out effectively on the box and then stepped towards the ball to grab it.
Beal finds Morris. Now here's Kuzma. Tight defense on him. Porzingis, no good on that one. And the Rockets take it the other way. He takes it in.
Ooh, the one-hand tomahawk, guys. Somebody's going to get their feelings hurt.
Yeah, they got the entire bench up right there as they saw that and out of their chairs. Beal the pass to Kuzma. Offensive rebound. Back to Gafford. Rockets with the rebound. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Marjanovic. And the shot goes down. And now just a 2-point Wizards lead.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
And Gafford throws it down.
And good heads up from Bradley Beal. Just spots the ready shooter.
Up top, Tate. 6 points for him. No good on the triple. Beal with it. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And we've reached the end of the third. Wizards lead by 4. We'll be... And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
It doesn't happen with every point guard in the league as far as setting your teammates up. Lots more scorers now, but right there creating the scoring opportunity for his teammate.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Morris and Beal are the guards. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Porzingis, and it's Gafford in at the 5. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Wizards.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
You also have to admire the way they've gotten out and run in transition, and they've run wide, they've run their lanes, they've been doing it with a great pace, and that's produced some easy scores.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Green kicks to Şengün. The kick out to Porter. Hits it from three-point range.
Shooting while in rhythm. Porter Jr. has an impressive understanding for when to let that thing fly.
Gafford. That's good. And so Beal with the assist. Beal's got 3 assists in the game. Şengün with the ball. Gafford's there, and the shot goes in. Şengün's got his first basket.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Second personal foul.
And that free throw good from none. And the Rockets making a change here. Martin's checked in, so he gets them both.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Here's Green, the reverse. The pass to Porter. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Out to Kuzma. Takes the 3. Rebound by Smith. Rockets trail by 4. Lets it go from deep. And another 3 for Houston.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but gets close, he's getting the ball.
Tate, he's checked in for Houston. Houston on D. And the foul on Jason Tate. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Inside, here's Beal. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. Houston's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Here's Martin to take the lead. Rebound, Washington. Gafford's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Porzingis passes to Gafford. It's tipped, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Wizards will retain possession. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Beal finds Gafford. Porter against none. On the wing, Porter. Passes to Şengün. Back to Porter, and finished off by Porter.
This team needed someone to step up, and it's Kevin Porter Jr., the former first-round pick with a huge basket.
Now here's Porzingis, and that one goes out of bounds. It's touched by Porter. 1:56 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Beal. 5 to shoot. Out to Porzingis. Beyond the arc. That's good. And so Beal with the assist. Beal's got his 4th assist in this one. And Porter, here we go. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. Bradley Beal picks one up. Jalen Green's checked in for Tate.
He's the one person that the coaching staff and the teammates love to see at the line in a tight ball game. You can pretty much bank on these.
Now here's Gafford. Back to Nunn. Outside for Beal. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And for a #1 option like Brad Beal, you embrace these moments.
And so making both free throws, that'll give them the lead here.
And you just have to understand that hours and hours of practice mean that clutch free throws become easy.
And here's Green outside, connects from three-point range.
He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
Nunn kicks to Beal. Outside, Porzingis. Nunn looking around. Back to Porzingis. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And here comes the big one. So steady at the line. Can Porzingis do it in the clutch?
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Houston.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
Well, they've also put an emphasis on driving inside in this game. The defense hasn't been able to stop them from finding those gaps.
And Porter, here we go.
Remember that one, guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Nunn passes to Porzingis. In the corner, it's Gafford. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Porzingis can't hit.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And I don't need to tell you guys, those free throws are big. 2-possession game now.
Here's Gafford. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
First personal foul.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker.
At the line for the Wizards.
That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that narrows the lead down to just 3.
He gets them to within 1 possession, but that miss puts a lot of pressure on their defense.
Smith inside, guarded by Porzingis, and the wide open shot from Green. Rebound by the Wizards. Washington calls timeout. They're trailing by 3. 9 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Don't force something up. You got to be smart here.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And Bradley Beal is the go-to guy. Big chance at the line coming up.
For 3, Smith. And the miss. And so it's a narrow victory for Houston, pulling it out for the double. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost.
played at a slower pace. It's more about half-court offense than getting out in transition.
Which means necessarily, BA, that the winner tonight is likely going to have to execute at a high level. That means, is your spacing good? Do you have the appropriate motion? Are you setting quality screens? How effective can you be generating good shots in the half court?
A look at the Pistons starting group. It's Cunningham and Ivy at the 1 and the 2. Duran out there with Isaiah Stewart. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3, the small forward. Sinks the tray.
Boy, you love to see Bogdanovich stroke that deep ball. What an accomplished scorer from distance.
Beal from outside. It's Beal on the wing. Plenty of space. That one is off. And Detroit the other way now. And here's Ivy from the arc. It's rebounded by Morris. Porzingis in the post. Here's Gafford. Shoots over Duran. Gafford finds Porzingis. And he banks in the layup.
Kristaps Porzingis a tough cover. This guy knows he can make threes. Now you get inside the lane and look out. Well, you think about Daniel Gafford being picked in the 2nd round back in 2019. But guys, in 2021, that young man started to find his stride.
Morris can't hit. The Pistons have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Here's the 3. Detroit, no good that time either. And with Gafford, Doris, he earned a 3-year, $40 million deal.
He did, BA, and it had everything to do with what he showed as a starting caliber center in the league. His rebounding, his rim protection, and his value as a vertical threat at the cup, all very worthy of that contract.
And so it's Detroit with it. After the basket by Washington. Bogdanovich from long range. Porzingis grabs the board. For Washington, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Here's Gafford, and he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
You know, the Wizards really came up short last season on the defensive end. They consistently struggled to get stops, which makes it twice as hard to win games.
And no good on the second free throw, so 0 for 2 there. Just wonder how the Wizards can remedy their defensive weaknesses from last year.
Well, BA, mindset is a big part of it. They just need to have better focus on pressuring the ball handlers and making sure shots are getting well contested.
And so he hits both. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Kuzma, right side. Porzingis passes to Kuzma. On the wing, Kuzma. 3-pointer. Porzingis for 3. Shot clock at 6. And stolen by Stewart. Here's Ivy. And he drains the quick shot.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
And Beal launches from deep. Here's Kuzma. Pass to Gafford. Morris on the wing. Back to Gafford. Rebound Detroit.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
To the inside. Cunningham on the wing. 3-pointer, Stewart. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
It's all about mindset out of the gate. If you're aggressive and they give you room, go ahead, let it fly.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And that one's good. Stewart.
Such a boost to this offense when this guy can knock down uncontested threes.
Porzingis with a screen on Cunningham. And that one's good. Porzingis. Porzingis has got 6.
Scoring through contact is something Kristaps Porzingis has got to get used to in the NBA. Teams try to get physical with this guy.
Now here's Stewart. He has 6. And here's Cunningham outside. Rebounded by Kuzma. 44 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
You can see that Kyle Kuzma has the kind of size and length and creativity to score on the interior.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Ivy's gotten his second bucket.
Listen, this guy is not the most dangerous threat from there, but you have got to honor the shooting a little bit.
Nifty move. And Porzingis with a layup.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Ivy's shot is off. Washington trailing. Kuzma outside. Here's Gafford. Duran with a rebound. Here's Ivy. Drops in the 3. Give him 8. And out of bounds. The Pistons will take it.
No need to rush that play. That's called giving away a possession.
Offense is coming free and easy as we wrap up the first. The Pistons on top. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Detroit.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
They've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
Here are the 5 Detroit has to start the second. Wiseman is out there with Marvin Bagley. Then it's Amadou Diallo. Then there's Alec Burks. And it's Hayes in at the point guard position. Grant, we always talk about great footwork for post players, but how about perimeter players?
You know, I'm glad you brought that up, B.A. Great perimeter players have elite footwork. The footwork helps to create the opportunity to score, whether that's shooting a 3 off the dribble or even in the post-up. Great, elite, fantastic, iconic guards who could do it all have superior footwork. Believe that.
Here's Hayes. The Wizards making their last shot. Diallo on the wing. He shoots a 3. The rebound by the Wizards. It's Beal on the wing, covered by Diallo. And the basket by Beal. Beal's got his first points of the game.
Just a great move by Beal. Little shake, little bake right there.
Back to Burks. Pass to Diallo. Here's Wiseman. Crafty move. And it's Wiseman with the jam.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
For Washington, they've gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Kuzma finds Morris from downtown. And it's Wiseman with the rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Down low. It's stolen by Kuzma. Beal with it. Now Burks defending. They kick it out to Porzingis. Inside. Here's Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
The more Porzingis proves himself a threat as a passer, the more dangerous he can become as a scorer.
And early in his career, Porzingis was a shot creator. You think he can get back to that, Grant?
You know, B.A., yeah. In Dallas, his role was more catch and shoot. So it'll be interesting to see in a different system how active a role KP can fill, especially going to work inside.
Burks for 3. Counted from distance. Burks has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Pass to Beal. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Porzingis with it. To the inside. Gafford. And the officials called goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
The Pistons have got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. Burks with it. Fades away. Rebounded by Kuzma. Kuzma's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Beal. And then Beal with the dunk.
This guy is never afraid to take it to the rim. Sometimes that means up and over at Bradley Beal.
To the middle. Stolen by Gafford. Porzingis against Hayes. Knocks it loose. And it's Porzingis that time on the assist by Beal. And now it's a 6-point Wizard lead.
Absolutely incredible what Kristaps Porzingis can do. He's over 7 feet. He's got an all-around game, and he's getting to every aspect of it right now.
And the Pistons going with a whole new group out there. Detroit has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Pass to Ivy. Back to Cunningham. Here's Ivy. From the arc. And again, the Pistons missing. Porzingis passes to Gafford. Morris outside. Now here's Porzingis. There's 47 seconds left in the second quarter. 5 on the clock. And then Beal with the dunk.
And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
And I think obviously we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
Nails it from 3.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
With the drive, pass to Gafford. Cunningham with the ball. Beal picks him up.
Washington foul. Daniel Gafford. First personal foul. First team foul.
And that one falls for Bogdanovich.
Well, Bojan Bogdanovich may be one of the most underrated players in this league. This guy understands his role and plays it well.
Now here's Cunningham. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. The Wizards with a lead.
Might be a good idea to run the clock. Hold it for the last shot.
It's all about patience right here. Patience and execution. Get a good look.
Oh, Beal picks his pocket. It's Beal on the wing. The 3 is up. Gets the 3 ball to go. Beal's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Bradley Beal may be the premier off guard in our league, and off a clean pass, turn the lights out. That's going down.
Washington basketball.
And stolen by Stewart. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. It's the Wizards up 5. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. It has been a clinic out there by Kristaps Porzingis.
I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Morris and Beal are the backcourt pair. Kristaps Porzingis out there with Kyle Kuzma. And it's Gafford in at the 5 spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards. Beal finds Gafford. Morris on the wing. He's watched by Cunningham. And it's Isaiah Stewart with a foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Gafford the screen. Porzingis passes to Gafford. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Gafford's got 6.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Outside Porzingis. Morris outside. They kick it out to Porzingis. Drives to the hoop. Count it. And it's Morris with the assist. 14 points for him.
Well, that's a strong finish right there. KP not afraid to attack the paint, scored through contact. Woo-hoo.
Bogdanovich from long range. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Kuzma out to Beal. Just over a minute and a half played in the third. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And look at this. This summer, a 5-year extension for Bradley Beal. One of the richest contracts in NBA history. Over $240 million.
And he's certainly elite. But does it surprise you that Bradley Beal has one of the biggest contracts in the NBA, Grant?
And that's just how it works. I mean, give it a few years and all the stars will be paid the same. That said, it must be nice. Those are some big checks.
For Washington, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Down low. Here's Porzingis. And how about that? 8 for 9 now.
And this is what we've come to expect from this guy, right? Not only making a ton of shots, but being efficient while doing so.
The Wizards have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Oh, sweet move. Beal finds Gafford. They kick it out to Porzingis. Back to Beal, to the paint. Here's Kuzma, and it's Kuzma finishing it off.
What a pass by Bradley Beal. This guy is an elite scorer, but don't forget about his passing skills.
And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Man, good whistle there.
The first one falls. Both free throws good from Cunningham.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Morris passes to Porzingis. And that comes off the assist by Morris. Morris has got his 4th assist in this one.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Both shots good from the strike. The Wizards have gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Pass to Kuzma. Outside Porzingis. Nice move. And that's 2 points on the layup. Porzingis has got 20 points.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
First one falls for him.
At the line for the Pistons.
Both free throws good from Cunningham. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Beal, the pass to Kuzma. Gafford with a screen on Bogdanovic. Porzingis in the post. Stewart defends. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
This is not the big guy you want to foul. Kristaps Porzingis, an excellent free throw shooter.
Both free throws good from Porzingis.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
To the middle. Here's Bogdanovic. And Gafford with the block. Morris on the wing. Gafford with the ball. Guarded by Stewart. Kuzma down low. Bogdanovic on him. They get the rebound. They kick it out to Porzingis. Drains the triple. Porzingis has got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Well, the three-point shooting of Kristaps Porzingis is so prolific. You've got to guard him out there.
Tipped. There's 39 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Duren. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Morris passes to Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Now Stewart, back to Cunningham. Takes it inside. And that one is stuffed right through.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his groove.
Down low. Gafford with 2 seconds left. No good on the layup. Kristaps Porzingis getting it done for Washington. His fingerprints were all over that. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Setting the floor for the Pistons. It's Cunningham and Ivy at the 1 and the 2. Isaiah Stewart out there with Duren. And it's Bogdanovich in at the small forward position. Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. Outside Bogdanovich. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
Well, Bojan Bogdanovich gets to that corner, and he delivers. Loves that spot on the floor, guys.
Beal goes in. Morris on the wing. Pass to Gafford. And that comes off the assist by Morris. And the Wizards lead by 11.
He's been playing great unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
Bogdanovich, no good. Well, the Wizards shooting the ball with purpose. They're 68% from the field.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Ivy. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Daniel Gafford picks one up. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Wizards.
They've been all about high percentage looks in this game, working the ball inside and doing whatever it takes to get it to go.
Well, I also noticed, guys, how much they move the ball in this one. Selfless, willing to pass the ball to a teammate with a better look.
They kick it out to Porzingis. And as it goes out of bounds, Washington able to keep possession.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
Second shot opportunity, and he takes it up and lays it in. Porzingis has got 27.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
And there it is for him. He has 29 now.
Boy, what you really like about Porzingis going end-to-end, he does it under control, right? This guy is 7 feet and masterful in space.
Beal, the pass to Morris. And here is Kuzma. Morris on the wing. Outside Porzingis. 5 to shoot. Going inside. They get it back.
Washington foul. Kristaps Porzingis. Second personal foul.
For Detroit, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. And here's Ivy from the arc. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham. Ivy's got 9 points now in the second half.
Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot, but right now this guy is cooking.
Beal. No luck on that one. And Detroit will go the other way with it. Pass to Ivy. Now here's Bogdanovich. Over Kuzma. They get it back. Here's Duren. And with that one, the deficit trimmed to single digits.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Beal, right side. Here's Gafford. The Pistons clear it. Duren's got a rebound number 12 here already in the game. Bogdanovich from long range. Another 3 for Detroit.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
Outside Porzingis. Lays it up and banks it in. Porzingis has got 6 here in the quarter.
Well, that's not the guy you want guarding him at the rim. Just too much of a differential in terms of size.
Back to Cunningham. Oh, Beal picks his pocket. Cunningham against Morris. Outside Porzingis. Fires the 3. The 3 is up. Duran with a rebound.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
There's Bogdanovich with the 3. Pass to Ivy. 4-3. Count it! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Ooh, he's been hot from out there, helping to keep them in this game.
And you don't need to tell him that. He's used the three-point shot as his primary weapon today.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Beal, and he converts the layup. And the Wizards lead by 7.
Well, you see how crafty Bradley Beal is. The athleticism helps in the paint. That's nicely done.
He connects! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
Morris passes to Beal. And that comes off the assist by Morris.
Well, some guys over the course of their career just keep developing, and Bradley Beal came in as a sweet shooter, and he continues to do it.
So we see the Wizards get the win here. Even early.